G'day everyone, I'm not sure if anyone's on here yet, but I am up in the Barossa Valley of South Australia, and we are looking at this fairly heavy band of rain coming down from the northwest. Okay. Device is too hot. Okay. My device is too hot. I don't understand that, but okay. Can anyone hear me? It's extremely hot. I don't know what's going on here. Very strange. Okay, let's try this setting. Don't know, maybe that will help a bit. G'day everyone. G'day National Parks Princess, how are ya? Trying to get this stream to play nice. My device apparently is too hot. So if you can't hear me, it's because I have to run the air conditioner to keep my phone cool. But I am up at the Mengler Hill Lookout, which is in South Australia, up in the Barossa Valley. The Barossa Valley is a bit it is definitely one of South Australia's best wine producing areas. Ooh, okay, my phone's playing up. It really doesn't like this heat. I don't know why. I'm not asking it to do all that much, this phone. So if it drops out, folks, I apologise, but technology. Oh. Oh, okay. I hope you're alright. National Parks Princess. But yeah, the device is too hot. I'm running this air conditioner at the best setting I can. I don't understand this, but anyway. How is everyone? G'day Toxic Q, how are you? I'm trying to get this, also this darn focus to work. It doesn't ever want to focus out there, but anyway, I'm up at Mengler Hill. Mengler Hill, for those who don't know, is a Barossa Valley lookout. It's probably the main lookout in the Barossa Valley, and it's a very, very nice vantage point to have a look at the rainfall. Yeah, it has, National Parks Princess. Fall starts pretty much March. Australia has a bit of a strange way of doing things. We tend to use months, so March till May is the fall season up here. Thanks very much, Pocket Watch. Thank you, and welcome in. Welcome everyone who's watching from near and afar. Now, I am getting a warning about my phone being too hot. My phone, though, I'm running the air conditioner. There's nothing I can do. The outside temperature is 21 degrees Celsius. And so I'm hoping it doesn't overheat too much. Thanks, Jed. Welcome in. We've got 11 people watching. Trying to get this thing to focus. I really don't like this software. It's an absolute pain in the neck. It says it locks focus, but it doesn't, I can tell you. It doesn't. It's very annoying. But anyway, we'll do what we can. Yeah, absolutely. Ice bricks. It's so annoying. Like, devices should be able to handle, in 2026, devices should be able to handle hot and cold as well, for that matter. Really annoying. I'm not asking it to make me a coffee and fly me to the moon. It's a beautiful view, isn't it, Jed? It is absolutely beautiful. I don't know the elevation here, but I'm at Mengler's Hill, Mengler''S Hill, in the Barossa wine region. And what you can see down below, past those trees a bit, is beautiful wine growing areas. So those of you who like your wine, this is the place to look at on a bottle. Yeah, absolutely. Devices should be able to handle simple stuff. I mean, if they marketed to be, you know, able to do this, that and the other, then surely they should be able to handle some simple weather. So this place also has a sculpture park. There are a number of sculptures. You may be able to see one in the far left of the screen. Basically, this little lookout, from what I understand, is meant to be all about honouring the settlers of the Barossa Valley region. And many of those settlers were from German and Prussian backgrounds, what we now call Germany and Poland. And they settled out here in this valley, and most of them got into wine grape growing. So all those green fields you're seeing down sort of in the right third of the screen, all of that is wine grapes, wine production. Now at the moment, with this weather band, it's coming down from the tropics all the way from up Western Australia and Northern Territory where it formed, and it is slowly coming down into the Adelaide and southeast region. I hope you can all see the little radar map there. G'day Van Houser, welcome in mate, good to see you here. Welcome in everyone who's watching from near and afar. Yeah, thanks Pocket Watch, it took a lot of working it all out. Thank you, and yeah, I'm loving this vehicle. I basically got the same base model as what my last one was, and just an updated one. So this is a 2018 model. My old CX-5, my old Mazda CX-5 was a 2012 model. So this one is a bit of an update, and I tell you what, the technology has changed a lot in cars. This vehicle has advanced lane guidance, it has obstacle warnings if someone walks in front of my car or behind my car, or even an animal walks by my car. All these alarms and beeps go off, so it's a very safe update, and I'm loving it. It's driving really well, handling well, so I'm very grateful that, yeah, I managed to get this beautiful vehicle. So how's it up your way, Van Houser? Are you in SA at the moment, mate, or are you up in Queensland? Wasn't too sure. Yeah, it does, Van Houser. It does beat because of long grass, because of even at my house, my driveway has a lot of plants on either side of it, right? And the plants literally make it beep if I get just a little bit too close to them. So vehicles, I tell you, they're pretty interesting how they've upgraded over the years. Oh, nice, back in Queensland, cool. Oh, mate, if you were down here and where you're based at, probably in about 3 or 4 days ago, you would have absolutely seen the most intense outback rainfalls, because the outback for about the past week has been getting smashed by rain. A lot of areas are cut off, and some of the train lines east and west were under repair because of just how severe this rain was. Just going to pan you over here a bit, folks. So again, for those who are just joining in, this is the Mengler's Hill lookout in the Barossa. Yeah, absolutely, National Parks Princess. We are mostly lucky in South Australia. Generally speaking, we don't cop much in the way of flooding rain. There certainly is localised rain around, but in terms of heavy sort of, wash away type floods, pretty rare in South Australia. Certainly happens in Queensland, as Van Houser could say, but yeah, not too bad in South Australia. Pretty dry state here. G'day Dan, welcome in mate. I'm up at a lookout for those joining, where it's a little bit intense with some rain coming through. Hasn't really solidly poured yet, but this is part of a rainfall band that's coming down, as you can see in the top right of screen. Yes, I did get some videos, Pocket Watch, of the lightning. Absolutely brilliant stuff out there. It was about 5 o'clock this morning when that came through for me, up in the hills. So yes, this is an unprecedented event for South Australia. We don't normally get this consistency of rain. From what I'm led to believe, this rain is supposed to get stronger tomorrow and overnight tonight. So let me know, have you got your own rain gauge, and how much rain have you got in that rain gauge? If you're willing to go out and have a look, I'd be curious to know. Yeah, it was pretty warm. And how have you been, Dan? Been a while since I've caught you, or caught each other. But yes, it was a very warm evening. I'm hoping that band of cloud, if you can see it just further out on the horizon, I'm hoping that might be the next band of strong rain. It's supposed to be heading down this way, so fingers crossed. Never a guarantee, of course, but hoping that we might get some decent rain. Oh, cool. So you've got a lot of rain there too, Dan. I think, unfortunately, my earlier recording of that weather radar there didn't maybe capture your part of New South Wales, but yeah, certainly a lot of rain coming through, which is really good. We need rain, folks. If you're not from Australia, yeah, it's been bad here. We've probably had at least 6 months of very little rain, perhaps the odd overnight shower or two, but this is finally starting to look like a real rain band coming through. So g'day to everyone watching. There's 11 people watching. Please hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Feel free to ask questions. I will try and answer them as best as I can. At the moment, just watching this rain slowly coming through from the northwest, going southeast, as you can see, and it's going to literally cut all the way through Adelaide overnight and into tomorrow. Sorry if you cannot hear very well, but I have to run the air conditioner because this phone is overheating, which is a real pain. But it is what it is. A few other people up here at this spot. I'm in the Barossa Valley, South Australia. A beautiful part of the world. Jump out if you can and give us a look at the rig. I'm very private about my number plates and stuff like that, but yeah, just not everyone necessarily who watches my stuff has good intentions, Van, but I totally get you, mate. But I will try and do a little short maybe of my car, and that way everyone can see what I have. But yeah, it's a nice, very nice vehicle, this one. 2018 Mazda CX-5 Akira is the sub-model. So I got a really good deal. Very attentive salesperson without being pushy. I think there's always a difference between a pushy salesman and someone who actually asks you the right questions and doesn't assume and helps you out properly. Yeah, good idea, Dan. If I have a cover on the phone, I do. The cover is probably not ideal. I'm just having a feel of the screen. Yeah, it's a bit warm still. It's not as bad as it was, but yeah, I've had to run the cooling in here, which is okay, but yeah, I'm going to become a ice block soon. They really need to engineer phones that can do better at handling ordinary conditions. You can see the wind's picking up a bit, so that may be a good sign that band of cloud just out to the right of screen and in front of screen, that might come through soon, that band of cloud. Some more heavy rains, hopefully. And how's everyone's Saturday going, or Friday evening if you're in other parts of the world, or Friday afternoon even, I think, in some parts of the globe. I hope you're all keeping well. Please consider subscribing. I try and cover a lot of different bases on YouTube as much as I can, from urban exploring to nature to weather to pretty much everything in between if I can do it. Gold detecting as well, which I haven't done for a little while, I have to admit, but I will try and get out there after this rain actually. Rain's really good for detecting afterwards. Yeah, right, Thursday and Friday, so it's going to do, it's kind of odd, this weather system, because if you looked at it about a week ago, it actually looked like a little cyclonic kind of pattern. It was very circular. It was going all through Alice Springs, all through the Todd River up there, all the way through the far north and Queensland and New South Wales border intersection with SA. It was quite a bit of rain. Yes, definitely pocket watch. Yeah, For sure, mate. Just going to turn the air conditioner off. And I've got my sunroof hatch thing open, not the full thing, but yeah, you can only hope so, Pocket Watch. The outback becomes an incredible place when rain has come through. Having been up there after rainfall, it's quite impressive. Can anyone hear the rain? Let me know. I'm going to go a bit quieter, everyone, so that hopefully you can hear the rain. G'day, Dee. It really is, isn't it? It's just beautiful. Let me know if you can hear the rain, folks. I'm hoping that it will really bucket down so that we can all enjoy this. But to me, being Australian, it's nothing better than a good rainfall. Oh, look at that. The focus just changed to the rain on the screen. Yeah, I can't figure out the focus points on this StreamYard thing. Yeah, definitely National Parks, Princess. I like a good rainfall when I'm home. Absolutely. And there's nothing like rain on a tin roof. Like a metal roof. It's very nice. Alas, my car's, well, has a metal roof obviously, but it's not quite the same as a old country tin shed. So for those just joining, I'm up at Mengler's Hill in the Barossa Valley of South Australia. And we're watching some of this heavy rainfall band coming through. It's going to extend all the way down southeast, bit by bit. Tomorrow is supposed to be when Adelaide City area, if you like, suburbs, get quite intensely rained on. We'll see if it happens. Oh, it would be in a warehouse, Pocket Watch. Was in a warehouse today when it started pissing down. Yeah, super loud, definitely. Definitely. Oh, right. Dan says when the rain hits here, you can hear it roar on tin roofs in the direction it follows. Yeah, totally. Totally. Yes, it is maroon, or it's called a... Oh, they have a term for it, like cherry maroon or something maroon. Yeah, something like that. On the paperwork, though, it's just listed as red. So Mazda doesn't worry too much about technicalities, but yeah, it's definitely a reddy maroon, a bit like the old one. Probably not as dark as the old vehicle. Yeah, definitely. Definitely D. Red cars go faster. Red Beast fan, yep. This car, I'm hoping will outlive what the old one got to. The old Mazda CX-5 that I had, petrol version, got to 404,000 kilometres. I don't know what that is in miles, folks, but quite an epic amount of kilometres for a Mazda, so my mechanic was telling me. This one so far, since I've had it, I've put about 1,500 on it. So yeah, always travelling. No worries, National Parks Princess. Thank you, and have a nice evening. Sleep well. Sleep well. Rest well. I think it's night time there. I'm not too sure, or early morning, perhaps, in the United States, where National Parks Princess is. Check out their channel, and everyone connect to each other. I don't, unfortunately, have a sort of an auto link dropping setup, but if anyone wants to share their channels, more than happy for whoever are admins to allow that to go through. That'd be good. Yeah, it's a beautiful day here. 21 degrees Celsius. I think that's, I'm just going to try and work it out in my head. So, yeah, it's about, I think it's about 80 Fahrenheit. Not too sure. Oh no, booted yourself. What? I don't know. I'm not sure yet, Toxic Q. I don't know if Heather's got anything planned, unless I've forgotten something, but I think normally Sunday nights we do the Reddit ones, but I'm not sure unless that's changed. But yeah. It's going to move you around a bit, everyone, so you can see another perspective here. Yes, Heather, no, she didn't fall asleep. But no, we were actually at the Adelaide jail, and Heather forgot to change her live, so she just forgot to do it, so that's all right. But no, she wasn't asleep. We were in the Adelaide jail. We did a tour with the Adelaide Jail Preservation Society. Well worth going on one of their tours. There's no fakery involved. There's no mind games or whatever. And yeah, quite a good little tour that we did. The tour was $37 pocket watch. $37. I'm not sure whether or not it varies. It might, concession wise, but all I know is that for me it was $37. So yeah. So for those new in when watching, this is the Barossa Valley, South Australia, Mengler's Hill Lookout and Sculpture Park. The objects that you see just past this little rock wall are some of the sculptures. It really is. It's quite good. Yep, sure did. I did film most of the tour. I did film most of it. Unfortunately, just like today with this phone, my Action 6 camera overheated last night. So like I say, or like I said earlier in the video, I don't know why these devices that are supposed to be able to film this, that and the other and in every condition, they don't cope. They don't have enough cooling in them. So yeah, I'll put up the tour as much as I got, at least. I really only missed out on the last 20 minutes or so. But yeah, I'll explain all that in the video. Oh dear. Device is too hot again. Very, very frustrating. Just gonna see if I can add another item here. No, don't know. Mengler's. Oh. Sorry, folks. Barossa Valley. It's not doing the spaces. Ah, here we go. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to run the air conditioner again. AFK or AF phone 5 minutes. I don't know what that means. Sorry, Van Houser. Yeah. It is really nice, Kim, and welcome in, Kim Twister. Good to have you here. This is South Australia, the driest state in the driest inhabited continent in the world. Yeah, absolutely, Dan. The 4K filming, and even this at 1080p, doesn't seem to like it too well, I'll tell you. Very, very frustrating. If I can just, can't just do that. I was going to see if I could just get some cool air coming through. But yeah, Kim, we'd love to have you come and visit. Come and visit. It really is. It really is. You got it right there, Kim. Kim, where are you located in the world? If you want to say which country, you don't have to say obviously anything specific, but yeah, let us know where you are in this big wide world if you want to. Got 20 people here. Welcome in, everyone. Just running the air conditioner again because I keep getting a real annoying overheating warning on my phone. Oh, nice, Pennsylvania, nice. I haven't got there. I would like to. Pennsylvania, a lot of history. A lot of history there. Cool. It's great to have some new people in here. Awesome. We're getting a gradual rain band. As you can see in the top right, that's the official weather radar at the moment. Probably about half an hour ago now, but an hour ago. But yeah, we are getting some really good rain. Yeah, I wish we had snow sometimes, Kim, but no snow up here really. Occasionally you will get snow. Not very often. But yeah, it's a beautiful region up here. This is our wine growing area, one of our primary ones. There's a number of them, but this is probably the world's most famous wine growing region from Australia, and that's Barossa Valley. G'day, Mushka. Absolutely. Welcome in. And Renmark, yes, is actually getting some rain, slowly but surely, as you can sort of see it in the smaller map up the top right. And Perth, I think, Mushka, you all had a fairly big storm the other day, I reckon. I think some poor fellow ended up in hospital, I think, from a lightning bolt. So stay safe, Mushka, and thanks for popping in. Cool, yes. G'day, Alana. Nice, thank you. Welcome in. Beautiful rainfalls up here at Mengler's Hill in the Barossa Valley, South Australia. Yeah, lightning in Australia is pretty full on. When it does hit. It's better in the tropical areas, I think. But yeah, from what I understand, the other day in Perth, poor fellow was struck, and I think unfortunately his dog didn't make it. But yeah, that's all I'm aware of. I think there was a few things over there with storms. Welcome everyone. Beautiful day out here in Mengler's Hill, Barossa Valley, South Australia. Yeah, that's right, Dee. That's right. Tragic. And then these girls at a school were also struck, I think, or nearly struck. I'm not sure. But I think the girls were alright. I think they went to hospital to get checked, like medically, make sure everything's alright, but yeah. No, that's alright, Alana, that's all good. Welcome in. All good. Don't know what a WR guy is, Mishka, I'm not sure. Sorry, I don't know what that means. Yeah, basketball court, yep. The wind's starting to pick up, so I wonder if that means that what's out on the right hand side of the screen there might be next. You can see it coming over. Oh, yep, a Perth person. Yep, cool. think we're about to have that rain out to the right of screen come through any second now. G'day Rum Driven, welcome in. Welcome in. Thanks very much, Marco. Greetings from the mid-north town of Hammond. If you haven't checked out my videos of small towns, check them out. The video that includes Hammond is called The Forgotten Towns of the Flinders Ranges, I think. So welcome in, Rum Driven. Good to see you here, mate. And I hope that your place is alright, your home. Keep dry. Good to have people in the chat interacting. If you do have your own channel, please feel free to drop a link, and mods, if you can approve those, that'd be really appreciated, because I don't know if I've got links sharing turned off or on my YouTube. I can't remember. 34 degrees here in Perth at the moment. Mushka says beautiful weather. Yep, I'm with you. I like my warmth. I don't like cold weather too much. Fortunately here it's still 21 degrees Celsius up here, according to my car at least, which alright has been running for a little bit. So I don't know whether or not the temperature sensors on vehicles are all that accurate, but oh wow, last Sunday the place was underwater, Marco says. Yeah, very, very, very wet. And the outback floods really quickly because it's more or less, well, it is under sea level, a lot of the outback. A lot of people don't realise that. They think the outback is fairly high up, but it was all inland sea once upon a time. 26D in Bendigo, 21 up here in the Barossa. If you want to share your local temperatures, feel free. Central Victoria, yeah, beautiful part of the world. A lot of history out that way. Thanks for sharing the channels out, Pocket Watch. So if you're new, if you'd like to, if you've got an idea for a channel or something, drop a link. We can all chat while we are here watching this rain band. There we go. Dan says 26 degrees Celsius in the Tweed region. Nice. Awesome, Mishka. So, Mishka, do you do things like weddings and, even funerals and events like that? I don't know. I think it'd be very interesting to be like a wedding singer, professional singer like that, or event singer. It'd be pretty cool. So everyone check out Mishka. Check out Rum Driven. Anyone who's got videos, that'd be good. Get everyone to connect to one another. Always encourage creativity, folks. Get out there. Even if you sit and talk about the weather like I'm doing right now. If you've got an idea for a channel or an idea or running a channel, please drop it in. Drop it in. Awesome. Thanks for sharing everyone's channels, folks. That's great. Thanks, Dee and Pocket Watch. And the more the merrier. I'm going to have to duck outside in a minute, so I'm going to leave this running. I need to find the men's room. Okay, here I am. Back again. Oop. We're just going to sit and watch the rain, I reckon. Beautiful. Yes, Mardi Gras, Sydney is happening. I've got a lot of friends over there at the moment. No one's stealing my car. I locked it up. Yeah. It's a really good ride. I can walk away from it, and after walking about 3 meters from it, 3 or 4 meters, it auto locks, which I really love. So my old vehicle didn't have that. Cool. Welcome back, Kim. Good to have you here. Welcome to Australia. Yep, the Goiter line. Now, Van Houser brings up a really good point there. So, for those who aren't familiar with South Australia in particular, The Goiter's line was a little surveyed kind of point of interest, I suppose, and this fellow called Goiter, I can't remember his first name for the life of me, but he actually mapped out where the good rainfall areas were to the south of his surveyed line, and to the north was better for pastoral, sheep sort of farming, that kind of thing. So the south was good for crops, south of the Goiter line, and the north was better for cattle and sheep. So a little interesting thing there, folks. Look up Goiter's line and you can read about Goiter's line. Heather has done a few videos about Goiter's line. I haven't really focused on it a lot myself, but Goiter's line is very interesting, and it still holds true to this day, really. And yet back then in the late 1800s wasn't something that was really scientifically, done. It was just thought to be about right, and that bloke was a genius. Getting a lot of fog in the car, it's a bit annoying. Can't do a lot about that. But a beautiful day up here. Views all over the Barossa Valley. I am Van Houser. Yeah, I'm in well, sort of my area is pretty much on the Adelaide Hills, so always pretty wet where I'm at normally, not always. Might just do that quickly. A bit of a clean up. There we go. Yeah, so I'm based, sort of east of Adelaide, northeast. But at the moment, this is Mengler's Hill. Yeah, I haven't updated that map at the top right. Wasn't sure how to get a live feed of that, and also who knows with copyright what you're allowed and not allowed to share. But that radar that I put up was a good hour ago now. Yep, the north definitely copying it. Sorry, not copying. Try and get rid of this very frustrating amount of fog on the outside of the glass, believe it or not. I don't know if I need to up the temperature or what. Yeah, the north is where I'm at the moment. This point in time, the Barossa Valley, it's definitely coming through, but it's taking its time. I think it's tomorrow that we're going to get the real heavy rainfall. So we might wrap it up in a few more minutes. So if you're new to the channel, please consider liking, sharing, subscribing. If you really love the content, I do have a lot in my members section too. You can join for $1.49 Australian per month. Join for as long as you like or for as little as you like. Up to you. But definitely welcome aboard if you're new. Can't seem to get rid of this fog no matter what I do. It's on the outside of the window. Very frustrating. I'd like to have gotten rid of it, but no. Bit more of the view there, folks. There we go. From here to the CBD, probably about 40 minutes to an hour, Jed. 40 minutes to an hour. It's not as far as it used to feel like before we got expressways in SA, in Adelaide. It used to feel a lot longer away when I was younger up here. But it's a beautiful region. In many ways, I think it's at risk of urban infill out here. I can't ever see the vines, like the vineyard, vigneron sort of stuff going away, but I certainly think that this area up here will end up with housing being pretty much all the way through the whole section until they reach up here. Eventually. It's just how Adelaide is growing. Currently a population of about 1.7 million people. The census later on this year will show hopefully a clearer picture of where we're at with our population growth. But Adelaide, at least in the last 10 years, I've never seen Adelaide develop so quickly as it has in the last 10 years, which is good and bad. Good for jobs, good for, economic conditions, but pretty rough for having backyards with space, for having, I suppose, a lot of those things that we all remembered as kids. They sort of all disappeared or gone away a bit. But it is what it is, right? Cannot change. Change is always changing. Anyway, folks, I'm going to wrap this one up. We've been on here for an hour. Hope you enjoyed this little lookout, this little view as this rain band comes through. I will try and get out to another spot tomorrow and possibly even tonight if some more electrical storms come through. It's been really good having you all here, and like I said, if you haven't subscribed, it's free to subscribe. share out the video, give it a thumbs up. Take care, everyone, and see you soon on another live and or another video. Ciao for now.